Happy Sunday, you guys. I'm going to bring you a quick story out of Florida. This is about Colin Griffith. In 2023, when he was only 15 years old, during an argument on Valentine's Day with his father, he would fatally shoot and kill his dad, claiming that it was self-defense, according to the arrest affidavit. Colin told police that he was cornered in the bedroom by his father during a disagreement where he picked up a gun and he shot his dad twice, once in the chest and once in the head, killing him. His mother, Colin Griffith, had paid $50,000 to bail her son out of jail, and the charges would be later dropped due to self-defense not clearly being ruled out. So they thought that maybe it was self-defense. Maybe his dad really did come at him. And Colin, at 15 years old, so thin and frail, he felt that his dad, who to me didn't look much bigger than him, but was going to do harm to him, so he killed him. So Colin did, I think, about a few months in juvie, where he was then let out through Florida's Department of Children and Family Services, and Colin was reunited with his mother. Now, the situation that happened with Colin and his dad, that was in Ohio. So now his mom is in Florida. Well, she may have always been in Florida. I didn't really go into seeing if maybe they were divorced or not. They could have been. I don't know, but that's not really the gist of this story. You will see. And that was not it. So a year later, now he is now living with his mom. And this is after the shooting, the murder of his dad. But it was something that was really sinister with Colin. It just really was. Something in his mind was really wrong, very wrong. I mean, you got away with it one time. Yeah, I'm going to say you got away with it one time. And you just, I think, felt invincible. I really do. So now he's living with his mom. And I think a handful of months he's living with his mom. And he's already threatening to kill her. He is already threatening to kill her. I don't know if there's a firearm in the home, but he's already threatening to kill her if she tries to reprimand him or, tell him what to do because he's a kid and that's her son and he's living in her home rent-free. So, she would tell him stuff. I don't know, maybe take the trash out or clean your room, or it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you have school at 7 o'clock. So maybe you should be going to bed. Whatever she tried to say or do, he would threaten to kill her. And according to her social media page, she was so proud of her son. But we know, and I say it all the time, we know that Facebook and these social media pages, they're frauds. They really are. A good percentage of them, I'm going to say like 95% of social media is a fraud. Probably even more. But most definitely. But, she probably was proud of him, or she wanted to show him, because I think there's another child that they also have together, or maybe it might just be her child. Again, I'm not clear on that, but she probably wanted to show her troubled son because she knew he was troubled. She knows he's troubled. So she posted on her social media how proud she was of him. He graduated, I think they said, with 18 credits over. So he was really smart. He was doing well in school, and that is something to definitely be proud of, even after something so devastating as you having to kill your dad. Allegedly it was self-defense, and but you're doing good now and you're graduating high school. So good that she buys him a Volkswagen Jetta, $26,000 as an early graduation present. So she was definitely trying to be a good mother and hoping that her son was going to do better. She would write a lot. She would write a lot of stuff on her social media page about things that were going on in her life. And she would pretty much say that, she's going to live life to the fullest. She's going to do what she needs to do. And, her birthday was coming up, and, she had a new light on everything. Though her son was troubled, she didn't say that, but, people kind of knew something just wasn't really right there with Colin. Now, there was a situation where she had taken video games from Colin, and he was very unhappy about that. He pushed her down on the ground and he would stomp her. He was violently kicking her. And when the police were called and they got there, he said, guess what? It was self-defense. But his grandmother was there. That's right. Catherine's mother was there, and she said, no, this was not self-defense. My daughter told her son, you can't have these video games right now. You are being grounded. You're on punishment. And he didn't like that. So he, pretty much proceeded to beat her. And that's exactly what he did. So there was something that went down with that. It wasn't basic or anything. It wasn't something that just, it pretty much boiled over. I'm just going to leave it at that. It boiled over because no matter what happened, he still was now back at the home with his mother again. And this time his grandmother was not around. Neighbors would witness the now 17-year-old Colin. He was having an argument with his mother outside of the home. And he started to grab her by her hair, and he pulled her back inside the house. She's screaming, let me go, let me go. But he is still getting her inside that house. They don't know what happened once they were inside the house and the door was closed. Colin, however, he would later call 911, and he said that his mother, during a fight, had fallen on a knife. They had a very long argument, is what he actually said. A very long argument, and she fell on his knife, on the knife that they had in the kitchen. I actually showed pictures of the knife. I just really didn't want to post that there. It was one of those really big butcher knives that you have in your kitchen that you really don't even use much. It just comes in the set. Big stainless steel butcher knife that she had fallen on during this fight. And the cops seen that, there was a knife wound. And Colin, he was not trying to cooperate with the police officers. He said he knows his rights. He demanded a lawyer right there. I mean, as soon as the police pulled into the area, the driveway of the home, he came out. They didn't even get a chance to go and see if Catherine was okay or what the scene looked like. Nothing. He just went in there. He just came outside and he was like, look, I want a lawyer. I know my rights. And again, being very uncooperative with the police. So they arrested him right then and there on suspicion of murder, and they charged him with murder. He actually told the police later on during a conversation that, he killed his dad. He now killed his mom, and basically that his grandmother can get it too. I mean, he didn't use that words, but he said that he would kill his grandmother. He definitely said that he would kill his grandmother if he was sent to go and live with her. I mean, Colin, you should be so lucky. You should be so lucky to go and live with another family member. Definitely. Catherine would post on our social media page. She had a very long, lengthy post, but I decided to quote the ending of her post that she did just days before she was murdered in her kitchen by her own son that she bailed out of jail. I learned some of the hardest lessons in my 30s, but I'm vowing that my 39th year will be a year of living life till its fullest. She also featured a Taylor Swift lyric, a song called It's Time to Go. And he killed her. He killed his mother right there in the house because of a disagreement. Probably something so lame, but he did it because he got away with it with his dad. Now, in my other prior video that I made when I was speaking about a woman who had killed her friend's twin sons, she'd killed one and injured very badly the other one. A commenter, and I appreciate the comment, I did, but a commenter had basically said in a nutshell that we should not basically try them in public. We should wait because he's proven, but she was talking about Nicole, the woman in the other video, that Nicole was innocent until proven guilty. And I said some things, respectfully, and I thought about Casey Anthony. I did. Even when you're guilty, you're still proven innocent in court if it's not enough proof or yada, yada, yada. So it just is what it is, But I don't know if she knew this woman. I don't know. I don't know, but it's just a video that I did. But back to the story right here. So I'm going to take it in consideration that Colin Griffith is innocent. He's innocent, even though he killed his dad, killed his mom, and threatened his grandmother if he's sent back with her. He is still innocent until proven guilty, right? Yeah, and everything in this video is alleged. Have a great Sunday.